What I am is determined to not have someone else's drama, stress, energy, story impact my life and what I'm creating. Right? I'd already had a 2 decades long marriage. So any relationship after a long relationship like that, and I had already begun to have clarity about myself and my place in this world. So by the time this recent ex-husband came along, I'd had clarity about me. I knew what I liked. I was very firm in what I like. I don't care about fancy cars or fancy anything. But when I travel, I like certain things. When I like to go out to eat. I like good wine. I'm fine with the food, but I don't need to go to Michelin star restaurants, although I have been. When I travel international, I can sit in economy, but I choose not to. I am only going to go first class or business. These are the things that as you start to age and you do things and you expand your mind and the ability to receive. These are the things as a woman, as a person that these are your preferences. These are your standards. And what I understand so clearly now at this point in my life is when you have a standard, you're like, this is what I like, you cannot do less than that. Because when you go less than that, then you're always going to have a little tinge of resentment about it, because then you start to ask yourself, well, why am I going less than this? Why am I doing less? Why would I do less? And what I know so strongly now, and what I impart to you is this, is that if you want to be in a relationship with someone, it's better to know who you are, what you like, see a few things, do a few things on your own dime. Why? Especially the younger ones, you want me to be poor? No, I don't want you to be poor. I want you to have a sense of self-worth about your ability and your place in the world. Because when you know that you can, and then you get into a relationship, then it's not this desperate energy. When you don't know that you can, then it's desperate. Then you're, please, please, please. There's that kind of thing, right? It'll be a little harder to disrupt the emotional attachment to this person because they were your everything, because you didn't have anything before they came. So for those women who are my age, 52 and older, and you've been in these 20, 30, 40-year marriages that are now over, take the time to start to just ask yourself who you want to be. Who do you want to be in the rest of your beautiful life?